Me and my boy, me and my boy Quar were talking about that. We were talking about the hood though. A lot of men have been sexually abused and they don't want to speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
One common denominator of the ghetto is we laugh about trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Every black person, most black people have sat around and laughed about ass whoopings that we
Mm-hmm.
got as kids,
Mm-hmm.
switches and
All that.
all of that.
Shit.
Now, when I was in counseling, I watched this lady's face as I talked about my upbringing at home. And she's like, "You got hit with an extension? Oh my God!" I said, "Sure, you fine? Like, fuck
Word
like,
no, that's daily.
This
Like,
regular shit.
This is
like,
how I'm happy I got that shit.
Yo,
I can see people that didn't get it. And where the fuck is they at?
Psychologically, it's a coping mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
We laugh about the pain. I mean, common denominators of the hood. I was talking about gangs, and I was like, what's something that a gang provides that every black person lacks in the hood? That family feel. They tell you you're safe, you're protected, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Under certain stipulations, though. A lot of our moms was babies raising babies. A lot of our moms was out ripping and running and drinking and smoking and doing this, that, or third. These are stories that a lot of black people can relate to. Does it make it right? No.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody address it for what it is? No. Because what's the number one thing we're always told? Don't drag it. You dragging it. You got little siblings. You get into a fight. You hit one too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Shh, you dragging it.
Yep.
You're shamed.
Yep.
You're programmed to feel shame from the moment you're born. So when more extreme things happen, we move the same way. We laugh it off and we act like it's nothing. I was like, me and a couple of girls, this is something that is not talked about fucking enough. Women laugh off sexual assault.
Mm.
I remember just being young, going through puberty, wanting to feel involved with my older siblings and hanging out. And a guy did something that I knew I wasn't ready for. I was never like really showing too much skin. So when an uncharted territory in your body is touched, you're so crazy.
Yep.
They go like, "Oh, come here. He's so crazy." Next thing you know, his lips is on your neck. Next thing you know, he's reaching in your shirt. Next thing you know, your shit is unbuckled. And you're trying to laugh the nervousness away because why? I don't want to do too much.
Yep.
Because that girl in school that's known for pressing charges against a nigga is always the one that's avoided. Oh, she's snitch.
So you want to feel welcomed.
It's a feeling of wanting to feel welcome.
Yep.
Especially growing up in big families with siblings, there's rivalry.
Yeah. Yep.
I explained that a lot too.
Who got the attention?
Yeah. I was telling my homegirl, she's like, "Why you always cook such big meals?" I was like, "I come from a big family. I don't know how to make small sizes. Why you always shop the way you shop?" Nigga, back in the day, it was one big ass shopping day on the first of the month. If you ain't be there to get your toothpaste, you just didn't get it.
Uh-huh.
You didn't get your school clothes, you just didn't fucking get it.
You better make it work for the week, for the month.
Yeah. Make it work for the month.
Make it work for the month.
Type shit. And these are things that every fucking ethnic community can relate to. And what's the common denominator? It's the upbringing. It's either the upbringing, the era, the year, the parents. I don't know what it is.
No, you said it right. It's how you being brought up.
But I had the girl here, and she was like, "Yeah, I just laughed it off. I didn't really want to fuck him, but I just did it because he wouldn't stop." We've all been there, mama. And I'm going to be the first to say it. We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
So when these niggas try to shame you for your body count, they don't take into account the fact that there's a 26-year-old nigga sitting outside the school bus stop picking a girl up in a fucking Cadillac because he's grown, and you just want to feel included. You want to feel loved. You want to feel something. Nobody talks about that shit, though.
No. They're scared of it. They're nervous. They don't want to be judged for it.
And I feel worse for the boys. Men, they have this stigma that they got to be tough. They can't cry. They can't snitch. They can't this. These street codes, these, whatever the fuck you want to call it, keeps motherfuckers confined in a cage. And a couple men come to me like, "Yeah, I was sexually assaulted. Like, my uncle did this, my cousin did this." I was like, "Yo, this shit happens in households every fucking day. You're not allowed to talk about it, and you don't know why. It's just an unspoken thing."
Yep.
You don't talk about this shit.
You don't want to.
It's unspoken.
For no reason, bro. When you can talk about it. And once you talk about it, you feel like a big ass burden is off.
There was a lot of sexual abuse in my family. And I come from a very, very, very Spanish household. There was a lot of sexual abuse in my family. I can forgive the act, I can't forgive the people. I studied nature versus nurture in psychology. I understand how that without social norms, without social construct, humans will be feral, which is why we were once cavemen. Without somebody to explain the birds and the bees, naturally, humans, we have these hormones and puberty and things are changing. So naturally, we'll want to experiment on each other, especially siblings. Without structure there, children will touch each other. I can forgive the act. I can't forgive you because we're grown now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking talk about
Yeah.
it. Y'all niggas want to sit in our face at all these funerals. You want me to pop out to these baby showers. We gonna act like shit is all peachy. But you don't fuck with me on a day to day. You don't even know why you don't like me. It's something subconscious in your brain that just tells you I'm an op. Why? Because I talked to the white people, because I got the help, because I did the counseling, because what happened in this house was bothering me, so I came clean about it.
So you're supposed to be quiet about it and live with it.
Yeah.
And let it just die down.
Yeah.
Instead of talking to somebody about it that's gonna listen. Not judge you, but listen and give you the proper advice to handle what you're handling. Compared to a sibling, they want you to just, it happened.
Move the fuck on.
Yeah.